toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Wake Forest offense will go to work first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. And the Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Thanks for grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. Those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens, but you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
It's 4th and 8, and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. Here's the pressure. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Quick spin on the run. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Demon Deacons can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. They were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Demon Deacons will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. From the gun, to give, looking for room. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Looks it in at the 40. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The give to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Runs through a tackle. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The give on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Now this offense is back on the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Wide open downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Trying to set up the screen. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen.
Got it in stride at the 15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the 2nd quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Might be changing the route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking for the goal line. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
And they'll send out the field goal unit. Between the uprights, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, running back on the move. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up a 6. And the Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Wide receiver comes in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Just missed his man, gave him just a... too much.
Just got to have better awareness if you're the wide receiver and understanding where the sideline is. That time, it didn't even look like he was trying to get any feet down in bounds.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced him to do.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And after that, best thing you can do, punt it away. Here comes the special teams. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. A little release to the back. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Demon Deacons come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Rides the back and leaves it. There he goes. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Demon Deacons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Caught over the middle. It's Maine. And he's knocked down. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Trying to pick it up on the ground. At the 20, he's got space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Demon Deacons pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Right back to the well. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Give him 6. Touchdown, Wake. They'll try to tack one more on their score. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And here comes the punt team. A low-line drive and not his best work. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They'll start this drive with a pass. And that one's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Out across the 45, out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. On the option, fighting off the defender.
Well, obviously, a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his big tight end. And he's still running after the move. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Demon Deacons will line it up on 1st and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They try to pop a run on the draw. Jukes his way for more. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Gets the back moving. Flips it out in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be 3rd down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's taking the shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. The Demon Deacons will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll go back to work on offense. They start this 3rd quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first.
Turning on the Jets. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Looking for a crease. It's Foster. Turning it on. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. He breaks a tackle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Off play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Marshall. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Throws to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football. I mean, you coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer.
Got enough space. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Breaks the tackle. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
I think a trait of a running back that you really look for is a guy that can bust tackles. Man, a guy that can make something out of nothing when it's not there. And just a really good job breaking the tackle, continuing to keep the play alive, and never quit.
Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. To the ground, he's got it again.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll go with a direct snap. Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. And the Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. Gives it on the option. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for space, it's Clark. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster. Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short, I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy you know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They'll operate out of split backs. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. You can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
It's complete on the right side. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
The pull and throw off the RPO.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option of working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Sends it back in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Grant. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the first.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. The short hands, it's Stevens. Oh, he's got some space. Into the end zone for a touchdown. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Makes the catch. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
Man, these in-breaking routes are so hard for these slot guys because you're so worried about them flying up the field vertically. Nice job sitting down, breaking in, finding a little hole, making a catch.
So the final period starts with a second down play. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down.
Ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
The Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going again.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. Make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
They'll go back to the air on second down. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Grabbed over the middle, it's Johnson. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Demon Deacons have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
The run from the shotgun. Plows through the defense. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. The Demon Deacons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And on a corner route like that, the ball has got to come out quickly. That football is going to travel a long distance, so you got to get it out quick. You got to put enough air under the football so your receiver can locate it. Nice job executing between those two.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely perfect. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the 4th quarter.
And now this offense will take the field again. And off from the shotgun. There he goes. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Finds the tight end. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to impose their will with the run. At the 40, there he goes. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. Here's a throw downfield late. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. Makes a catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He wants to throw it again. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got it, looking for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. The give to the back. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, a crew looking to make a statement, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll bring it out. It's Freeman. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he's stopped at the 14. So the Cal Bears offense has the ball first today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Caught in the backfield. It's James. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
Turning it on! Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. And the Golden Bears will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Here's the return. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Here's a heat. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can win are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see.
Breaks into the open. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's James. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Moves around to clear up the vision. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Everything broke down. The quarterback tried to bail them out, but he ended up making things worse when he fumbled.
Yeah, I like the quarterback and his athleticism, extending the play and at least giving himself a chance, but you got to finish. You still have to do a good job taking care of the football. That's priority number 1. It wasn't able to happen.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Red pass, it's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. 1st down for this offense. They'll try to pop the draw. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Oh, what a great play call. Sneak in the draw. The defense clearly thinking pass, flying up the field. No, sir. A little handoff, a little sneak attack. Great play call.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Special teams heading out after the 3rd down completion's not quite special enough to move the chains. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Rodgers. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Rodgers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Gets it out fast. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic, and it's picked off. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. First play of the period will be a second down. Makes the grab. It's Barnes. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
And how about that defense in the backfield? Nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll walk and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Looking for room at the 30. He's loose down the middle. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Freeman. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. They're dealing with a second and long. The give to the lone running back. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snagged in the middle. It's Rodgers. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Going to swing it on second down. Finds his man down the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Golden Bears are on the move.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
And the Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Catch in the middle, it's James. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. That's caught. It's Rodgers. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Freeman. There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Golden Bears had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he'll be brought down.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on third down. And shoot, and I got 4th down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Catch in the middle. It's smart. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Give to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And here comes the offense on second down. The play action fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in fourth down again. Great job there. Pass defense, third down. This defense now starting to put it together.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Gets it past the marker. Across the 25, he's got room. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Use the play fake, now to throw. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle box, as he knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Just drives it between the uprights. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy. What a nice stop here.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. From the gun, the running back has it. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Golden Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running back searching for a hole. Nice move to keep running. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Holding. Receive team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. From their own 10, it's first down. Makes the grab. It's Wallace. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Now the play fake. Starting to feel a little pressure. Gets rid of it. Got his man. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Wallace.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He makes the catch. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Finds his big tight end. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets...
Pass rush gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
They'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. UCLA dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Runs for the tackle. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Finds his man. It's Rogers. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Golden Bears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They get to him as he throws. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
He'll go to the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. And the Golden Bears will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Now improvising. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack.
Turning it on!
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Wants to throw on third down. Makes the grab. They'll first down, it's spotted on the 49.
Well, not down in distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. From the gun, they'll try the middle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
And I think that completion is as good as a first down, right? Because you've set yourself up now in 4th and inches. Quarterback sneak's going to get it done. Keep this drive alive.
And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. Buys a little time. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. They're setting up the screen. On the move at the 30. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. He'll keep it himself. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They go to the ground. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
Caught behind the line. It's Wallace. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're overlooking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
Trying play action. Looking to scramble. He wants it all. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. The 50. He's inside the 40. The 20. Inside the touchdown, Golden Bears. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune time. The defense getting the interception and taking it back to the house right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They're working that left side. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Quarterback on the keeper. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. Wide open spaces. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it.
He caught it! And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Bringing it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Really nice gain, gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Looking left. Pulls it in. Racing down the left side. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Makes his man miss. Then it's a fumble. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? The Golden Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off the play fake. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Complete. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
And the missed connection on 3rd down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Looking for a push on 4th down. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And the Golden Bears in the hurry-up. They'll go to the air. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense trying to take it back. Past the 50. He's at the 40.
Hold on. Offense.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give as they work on that clock. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Nowhere close on that one as he got thrilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. That is no good. And after the missed field goal, this lead is still at 12, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved a lot.
Breaks into the open. Can't get him to the ground. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. The inside handoff. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Oftentimes when offenses get a 1st down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
At the 45 on its way. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Power football with the run. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking for room. It's Foster. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Got it looking for a 1st. Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. But they've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air on second down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. The Golden Bears come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll run play action. He wants a big play here late. Pulls it in on the left. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take another shot here. Touchdown, Cal! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm